Joey Cassano right here. I represent TeamCassanos.com. What I do is I'm a sportsbook balance manager. However, I'm hollering out to you Wolverine fans. 5th year for old Jimmy on the seat this year, man. You guys let me down last year big time in that first game. I just gave up on picking Notre Dame, Michigan. I just can't ever get that one right. I remember one year I picked it Notre Dame -3 on the road. I think that was my last away favorite game when y'all came back and beat Notre Dame at home a few years. That's probably been almost 10 years ago. But I just never can get this game right. And then you ran through the schedule pretty good, pretty solid. You know, obviously you lost to Ohio State, had some injuries piling up. Then you had some people wanting to sit out on bowl games, I think. And I think you lost your bowl game to Florida. Yeah, you got skull drugged. So, you know, this year you start off playing Middle Tennessee State, easily probably 40-point favorites. I haven't even checked because I know y'all be big double-digit favorites in that one. You're bringing back 8 starters. Let me rewind a little bit. You're bringing back 8 starters on offense. I personally like your quarterback, Shea Patterson, kid from Ole Miss. He's another year under Harbaugh, another year in the system. He's a senior. You know, I always love a senior quarterback in college. That kid threw for 64%. Completed 64% of his passes, and then he also ran for, you know, he scrambled for over 200, almost 275 yards throughout the season, scored 2 touchdowns, only 7 picks, and threw for 2,600 yards even, believe it or not. So, yeah, that guy can move the ball, obviously, can put some points up on the board. Bringing back 8 starters on your O-line to see a senior, junior, senior, 1 freshman, 1 redshirt freshman. So, in other words, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors on your offense. You know, that's huge to me. And then you only got really 3 underclassmen, really below juniors. So you got some experience. Defense is always stout. You're only bringing back 5. I don't expect you guys to slack up too much. However, you did lose your top 3 tacklers. But like I said, Michigan's the type, I think, with Harbaugh, but the coach and the D, they'll just be able to kind of replace and just move them right in. So what I'll do is I'll just go over this year's schedule. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the Michigan Wolverines. There's 3 people that watch football, guys. Coaches and players, fans like you guys that are probably watching this video, and then gamblers. What I do is I'm a sports betting management. I don't gamble. I calculate risk. Anyway, so we'll talk a little bit about Middle Tennessee and Michigan taking on Middle Tennessee. You guys will easily beat them. They're losing their quarterback, that Stockhill kid, coach's son. He's not quarterbacking anymore. So who knows? You know, I mean, you might not cover, but you'll easily win that one. Army, West Point. I mean, they're all run. Michigan can probably be one of the best top 10 run defenses in the country, only allowing 3.7 yards to carry last year. Then you got to buy. Then you got to play at Wisconsin. Huge quarterback mismatch there. I mean, I love a division dog always, but huge quarterback mismatch. That'll be a tough one for Wisconsin, I think, to get. And you guys are coming off the bye. Rutgers, you'll probably easily cover. I mean, you'll be big double-digit faves in that one. Iowa. Never, you know, I would never write Iowa off. Obviously, I think I would still win this game. Then you got a 2-game road stretch where you got at Illinois, at Penn State. You'll be favored in probably both of those games. I bet if I had to make a pick on y'all's schedule right now, just looking up and down from week 1 to the last one, I would go under in Illinois and Michigan, and I would probably go under in Michigan and Penn State. Anyways, then you got Notre Dame, big game, the one I was talking about that I can't ever. I mean, I just can't. I'm not picking that game anymore, so I don't know if y'all are going to win or lose that game. I'm going to just say y'all are going to win because you lost last year, maybe. Who knows about the spread, because I cannot get that one right. I will go ahead and let you know. And at Maryland, that's probably a spot where, you know, like I said, I haven't said it in this video, but I've said it in plenty of my videos before. I used to book ball games for a long time. I worked for a huge bookie. I know how losing gamblers bet. Not saying we're going to win every single bet. You're going to have to stomach some losses, but this is what I'm talking about. You're coming off the Notre Dame game. 3 of your 4 games are on the road. So from October 12th to November 2nd, these kids have got to play 3 games on the road. And they're coming off your Notre Dame game, and then you got to go at Maryland. Not saying you'll lose to Maryland, but I bet it'll be a little closer than people think, or than the odds makers think. Then you're taking, of course, a bye against Sparty. I personally think Sparty is got a better defensive line this year. I personally think you guys got a way better quarterback, so who knows between that one. That's always a, when in doubt, just take the underdog, take the points. At Indiana, That's another one, that I would probably stay away from. You guys will be road favorites. Indiana won't be able to score against you guys much, I don't see. But I also don't see you guys putting it on heavy on them because you got Ohio State next week. But then again, you might have to put it heavy on them because who knows about it at the end of the year with all the bowl and points and all that BS. But I think just getting to a bowl game this year for Harbaugh and winning not the playoffs is not enough anymore. Like, you guys have got to get in the playoffs for him to keep his job, in my opinion. They're not going to, I mean, you got a senior quarterback. I just don't, like I said, I just don't think winning an off bowl game is going to win for you guys. It's acceptable for the Sharks at the top of the food chain and Michigan alumni, whoever makes the calls on all that. You can see I'm starting to get some rain. I'm talking to you from Safety Harbor, Florida. I'll be moving to downtown St. Petersburg, Florida, in about 2 weeks, actually, so you'll see a different background. We've been getting crushed with rain. But anyways, let me tell you a little bit about what Team Cassano does. Daniel Wages and I run it. You can find us both on Facebook. He's my MMA guy. He's my baseball guy. He knows his ball. He's a trustworthy guy. Last week he went 3-0 on Saturday. He bets the system. Like, if you sign on board, you'll realize that we don't bet every single day. We don't go all in every single day. Like I said, I used to be a book. I know how degenerate losers bet. We will be betting exact opposite of them. Exactly. Like my free pick of the first week one is UCLA plus 3.5 against Cincinnati. I bet it a month ago. Who even cares about that game? I do, because I think I'm going to win, and that means that's more money in my sports book balance. And that's what this is all about. This ain't about hitting lotto tickets, guys. This is about making your sports book balance like Bitcoin and just go up. I recommend, we'll get into all that if you sign up, how the withdrawals would work, but you want it to move up. I know how a book is beaten because I used to be one. Anyways, thanks for giving me 7 minutes of your life. I know it's a long video. Michigan, I say you guys are going to have, like I said, you got a senior quarterback, Jim Harbaugh, a great coach. Michigan style defense. We'll see. Got some tough spots, but I definitely see some spots where I'd bet against you on the spread. Anyways, click on the link below. Email me, teamcassano@teamcassano.com. Text 281-WINNERS. You can find my guy, Daniel Wages. Like I said, he's the CEO of Team Cassano, and I'm the COO of this little Team Cassano, But anyways, like I said, we've been around. You can look up, do your due diligence. If you want to see our winners, we're out there. Find us on Fifth Street Sports. A Vegas legend reached out to me to be on his radio show, so that should kind of tell you a little something. Anyways, thanks for giving me almost 8 minutes of your life now. I appreciate it. Anyways, I'm ready for football. Wolverines, good luck on your season this year, and believe me, I'll be watching some of your games.